Hey guys, this is Chet, and I wanted to come at you and address a subject that seems to be kind of debated a lot. Um, this one's getting debated a lot on all the videos that I watch. I don't upload too many videos. I watch a hell of a lot, but as an old buyer and an old collector, I'm going to clarify the ammo evolution for you guys. And there seems to be some ammo issues with a lot of the new buyers between TulAmmo, um, found at Walmart and some discount stores. Then you have your Herters brand, which is found at Cabela's and some sporting goods places. Um, and basically, what this is it is the evolution of Russian surplus military ammunition, and it's evolving into the commercial market as these companies have actually had to go commercial to produce their round. And so I'm going to show you a really quick rundown. I kind of gave like a half-ass spiel on another of my videos here where I was comparing a bunch of shit, but this one here I'm going to go ahead and show you the evolution of the Russian military round. We got our Alley Cat, who is definitely dominating. Our Milo, who is just like in the wings here. But I just had to do this because I was watching a shitload of these videos, and I want to tell you guys here. This is this Setme magazine that I have. First of all, you guys, all Soviet military ammunition looks like Brown Bear. Okay, you guys, I have been buying this ammunition since the 80s, and any actual Soviet military ammunition, I used to buy the tins of the ammunition, and I used to get these tins of 1,200 rounds, 1,000 rounds from the Soviet manufacturers, and these tins were like $79. And I used to get the tins. All this is after the Berlin Wall came down, Block failed, and these tins were out there. And I know they're really hard to find now because I'm trying to find some tins for my 7.6225, and they're really expensive. But all Soviet ammunition was lacquer coated, and the Brown Bear is the closest thing you can get to actual Soviet ammunition. It is green, lacquer coated. It's going to have a red sealer around the primer. The old Soviet shit had the red around here. Okay, so you have your classic Soviet case on a Brown Bear. You guys, a Brown Bear is the closest thing you're going to get. When the block collapsed, they had to remarket their ammo. Their first step was not Herters or TulAmmo or the surplus. Their first step was Wolf. A Wolf military classic, and here I have an old box of Buy 39, has a sealer. It's got a sealer on the primer and the sealer on the bullet, and it uses new series polymer case. So you guys, the Wolf, after the military surplus ran out from the Soviet Union to be shipped abroad, they packaged this here in Wolf and Wolf Military Classic. Don't be deceived by the Military Classic here, because they marketed it in Wolf. So it's a polymer case. It represents a switch from the lacquer casing to the polymer case. Now they switched to the polymer case, and they went ahead and they kept the sealers on the bullet and the primer. This is great, you guys. This is still, they only have 3 manufacturing facilities over there. You have TulAmmo, Ulyanovsk, and the Eastern Block facilities. So long after the Soviet Union ran out of its surplus and had to market their current production, you guys, this is current Soviet production. The Soviets left this lacquered ammo here in the 80s. And the Brown Bear, it's the same powder is used in this shit almost. It's very sooty, but the case and the lacquering was left here for the steel polymer, and it ends up being a more jam-free round. So Soviet Union's collapsed. You still have Yugoslavia producing these beautiful brass cases, Berdan primed on strippers. You guys, this is corrosive powder, but this is brass, Berdan primed, annealed cases. And very high quality. So but this is all surplus. This box is surplus. The Soviets have ran out of surplus. You can no longer just get this in a tin. They want you to believe you can get it in a tin by selling you the Herters in a tin. We'll just knock the brown bears down. Herters comes in a tin. You can get these in a tin, you guys. This is a 308. There's my brown bear 308. Here's a 308. You guys, these are current military production. They're polymer steel cases with no sealer. There's no sealer on the bottom. There's no sealer on the top. This is current polymer casing. Note, okay, these have a Herters logo and say Win 308 on the bottom. They're Herters, right? TulAmmo is sold at Walmart and other discounters. It's the same polymer case. And this one just happens to say TulAmmo on the bottom, but no sealer, no anything. You guys, Herters and TulAmmo, virtually the same. No difference in them at all, except one small stamp on the case. Both use the same case type, same case metal, same case lubricant, copper jacket shoved down in there. This is a current Soviet production ammo, and what they've done is they've packaged it for the U.S. market because the Soviet Union, shockingly, is out of surplus ammo. The price is insane. I mean, you're fetching this at Cabela's for $200 for 640 rounds or whatever. Now, I missed out. I find this staggering, but I buy them a box at a time because I used to buy. Like I said, I used to buy 1,000 rounds or 1,200 rounds for $79, including shipping. I mean, and it was free. It was the actual green lacquered case, Soviet ammo, sealed in a tin, right from the Soviet Union, and that's all gone now. And people don't realize that it is gone because the Soviet Union is now marketing. Well, I call it the Soviet Union. I'm sorry, you guys, but in Bloc and Russia, and some of the small republics, they market this as commercial ammo because now that the bloc's down, they have to commercialize it. And I don't want anybody to dog it. A lot of if you're looking for differences in TulAmmo or Herters ammo, there's going to be no difference. I don't notice any difference in the feed between the TulAmmo and a Herters ammo. The Herters is the steel. The TulAmmo is the steel. Brown Bear is the closest you're going to get to an original military surplus minus the lacquer. What they've done on Brown Bear, they've packaged Brown Bear and they didn't put the sealer around the bullet or the primer. Now, the modern stuff doesn't have the bullet around the sealer or the primer, too. Your hermaphrodite is your wolf here. This is your halfway bastard child. This is production. I bought this here probably 8 years ago. This is current production after they switched from that green lacquer. Sealed primer, sealed bullet. And you can't go by the blocks. They don't seal anything. This is all brass, but it's a difference between surplus availability. I can still get Yugo's surplus availability on these stripper clips, and it's about $25 for 150 rounds on these clips, and they're corrosive as hell. I mean, they're not as good as the Russian ammunition. They're corrosive, no doubt. I mean, you clean your shit. But it's a brass case, Boxster Prime. A lot of people bitch about the steel, but I just wanted to give you guys an evolution of the Russian ammunition and how they've marketed it over the years. Remember, you guys, I used to buy this in the 90s, late 80s, early 90s. I used to get the actual Russian surplus. I didn't have Herters, TulAmmo, Wolf. I didn't have any of these people. And this shit's all I've seen it evolve over the decades. I remember when Wolf first came out. And First it was Ulanisklav, then Wolf, then Herters, then TulAmmo. I mean, this is an amalgamation of ex-military small arms cartridge producers from the Soviet Union trying to commercialize themselves to hit global markets. And I don't want to talk shit on them. I've been shooting this ammo for years. Clean your gun. It is great ammo. You just got to clean the shit out of your gun. But it's great ammo. Virtually the same as everything you've been shooting since the late 80s or 90s. I know there's all these naysayers out there, but clean it up, clean your gun hella good when you're done, and you can bang this shit out. And it makes for a cheap weekend of just laying waste. So giving you a quick rundown, evolution of ammo. Thought it would be relevant. So this is Chet signing out, and hey, thanks for watching, guys.